lazy to make dessert for this summer, let me share you my healthy, no-bake desserts. Our first recipe is granita, and I have here cut up strawberries and cantaloupe, and you could use any fruit that you want. This is simply a mixture of fruits, simple syrup, and a squeeze of lime. And this is just half of a recipe, which is about a cup and a half of strawberries, and I'm putting half a cup of simple syrup and a squeeze of lime. So we will be just blending this. You could use a regular blender. And a simple syrup is just simply a mixture of 1 cup of water and 3/4 cup of sugar dissolved in medium heat. And now we are pouring this in our container, and we'll be putting it in the freezer. Now pretty much same process here with the cantaloupe. I'm just putting everything together here. Simple syrup and a squeeze of lime. That is simple syrup. Blend until pureed. And again, once after it's pureed, just put it in a container and freeze it. And this is how it looks after 2 hours. Just scrape a little bit of it, and as you can see, it's still kind of a little soft underneath. So just scrape it to make that nice fine snow cone kind of texture. And you have to do it about every hour or every 2 hours. And this is how it looks afterwards. Now if it gets too hard, just let it sit for about 5-10 minutes, and then just work on it and just break all the ice. And let's pour it in our container now. Make sure you have paper towel underneath. It can get messy. So there you go. Here's our refreshing granita. And now we are moving on to our banana cream pie. Now this recipe, we always make this throughout the year. It's very easy and quick, and as you can see, I have here Cool Whip, Jello, low-fat milk, bananas, and some chocolate. And today I'm using just a low-fat pie crust. You could make your own. Yeah. So my recipe calls for about 2.5 cup of milk for my pudding. Just read your instructions on the back, and just stir this until it comes together. And once it gets a little thickened, just put it aside, and we'll be working on slicing our banana into our pie crust. And my family always like a little chocolate, so I have here just about 3 ounces of chocolate. I put a little milk on it, microwave for about 20 to 30 seconds, and then stir until melted, and I like to pour it on top. It's a nice surprise. This is an optional, but you don't need it. It's just my family loves chocolate. So now we'll be putting our pudding on top and just spread it evenly. And the next thing that you're going to do is just complete the banana cream pie by finishing up with the whipped cream. To finish our banana cream pie, I am just grating some chocolate. So our banana cream pie is complete. Now we are moving on to our s'mores dessert. And we have here marshmallow cream, low-fat vanilla ice cream, crushed graham crackers, and about 1.5 ounces of dark chocolate. Just use whatever chocolate you want. And we have also here some graham crackers that we are going to break into pieces. And optional, I have here a brulee torch. First step is we'll be melting our chocolate with about 1.5 tablespoons of milk, and just stir this until melted. And I have here a nice martini glass that I put about 1 tablespoon of crushed graham crackers, and just pour half of your chocolate in it. And I'm putting about 1/3 of my low-fat ice cream. And now we are putting our marshmallow cream. I would say about maybe 2 tablespoons. Just be careful of this. It's quite a very sticky situation, as you can see. And what comes next is optional. I will be bruleeing the marshmallow cream. Now, if you don't have a brulee, you could just stick this into the broiler for about 15 seconds. Of course, you'll be using a not this martini glass, but a oven safe container. Now I'm following this with another about a quarter cup of ice cream, and I'm just pouring the remaining chocolate on top here. Then I have the graham crackers here that I broke into pieces. I had this recipe in a nice restaurant and I knew I just had to copy it. I've been making this dessert quite a bit, and boy, that smell of that burnt marshmallow, everybody just come rushing down. So there it is, our finished s'mores dessert. I hope you like these desserts and enjoy the rest of your summer, and hopefully you give it a try. Thank you for watching.